the audience going, I don't know. It's okay. I don't know why either. I work as a San Francisco Bay Guardian. Yeah. Your friendly neighborhood commie pinko liberal rag. Fighting with a good fight for the Trotskyites since 1966. Actually, wait, first, before I start off, Jan Wall, I love you so much. Bye. Thank you so much for working the room blue. Because I was told I couldn't work the room blue, right? Yes, I was told, there's a kid over there, he's 7 years old. I was like, I have my notes here, it's like, take out the fisting joke. Jan, thank you so much. Okay, but you know what? Bring it. Alright, here we go. You want to start? Let's start. I'm from Jersey. Jersey City, New Jersey. And I grew up in Chevy Chase, Maryland. Yes? Has anyone here heard of Chevy Chase, Maryland?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah. You're going to die when you find out where I went to high school. St. John's College. The all-boys Catholic military school. Probably thinking it explains a lot. I'm not from Daly City, by the way. I'm from Maryland. It's like they're all gay Asians in San Francisco. They're flying them in from Maryland. I grew up in Maryland. See that? Catholic military school.
Oh my God.
Actually, it's funny. Every time I mention that I went to an all-boys Catholic military school, I get people give me this lascivious look, like, really? That must have been hot. That's demented, sir. It was not hot. I mean, yeah, it was pretty hot, but I just hate it when people get presumptuous. So, it actually made me quite a judgmental person. As a child, I was quite a little judgmental prick. My moral compass strayed to the right. I was very conservative, and I knew what was right, what was wrong, what was good, what was bad. Right was right, and left was wrong. It served me very well when I was working in New York at a sex club called the Manhole. Let me tell you something. Who here has been to a sex club? We're all a little family here. Who's been to a sex club, right? The Manhole is not your typical sex club. It was like a conservative sex club, actually, because you could only use your hands. It was a handsy sex club. So, you couldn't do anything else except use your hands. So it was just like any other gentleman's club, an exclusive clothing optional gentleman's club, where business might be conducted on a handshake agreement, a lingering, vigorous handshake agreement. But sometimes negotiations would reach a fever pitch, and people would try to enter into an oral agreement, or try to negotiate points on the backhand. Anyway, my point is, this is when I would step in. I was a sex monitor. I had to monitor and make sure that everyone was just using their hands, right? So oftentimes I would have to come up to a couple and just say, off your knees. Or take that out of your mouth. You don't know where it stands. But anyway. And I thought that sort of experience, I was pretty good actually, because, I just knew what was right, what was wrong. And then I moved to San Francisco. Have you heard about San Francisco? It's crazy. Before I started at The Guardian, and actually, this was in 2002, I moved here in 2002, and I was told, I was looking for a job. It was before I got the interview at The Guardian. So I was told to go on this website called Craigslist. Have you heard of you've heard of Craigslist. Well, I didn't. I just moved here. So I go on Craigslist, and I find a posting, a job posting, for, they were looking for enthusiastic field marketers to promote an organic supplement at an outdoor event. It turns out they wanted me to sell herbal Viagra at the Folsom Street Fair. Who here has not been to the Folsom Street Fair? Who's never been to the Folsom Street Fair? Wow. Oh, you lied. You. Oh, man. Anyway, I've never heard of the Folsom Street Fair. I walk in. Obviously, it's not sanctioned by PETA. I know, you're talking about PETA, right? The people for the ethical treatment of animals, because there was leather everywhere. Leather, dead cows everywhere, which I don't have a problem with. I do have a problem with the ostrich, or the crocodile, or perhaps the naga hide. The naga hide. Everyone was wearing naga hide. How many nagas had to die because of your unresolved edible conflicts, sir? Actually, something very serious happened at the Folsom Street Fair when I was there. So I'm at a booth, I'm selling the herbal Viagra, and this guy comes up. He's like struggling to get his words out. He really wanted to say something to me, and nobody could understand him. It was probably the ball gag, but this is what's good. This is what's good. I took sign language at college, so I knew, but by that time, I'd only known how to say boy, and drunk, and bus. So I asked him, are you drunk? And he said, And I said, are you looking for the bus? And he said, I said, I can't help you. You have to move along. I'm selling herbal Viagra. I wonder how he is. I never knew what happened to him. It probably didn't help that his hands were cuffed behind his back. Okay. Anyway, the only thing I can think of, I went home after that day, and I thought to myself, I love San Francisco. And I still do. And thankfully, so do you too. Thank you.
By the way, Ryan mentioned PETA, people for the ethical treatment of animals. You can't make this up. There is an organization now that calls itself PETA, but it stands for People Eating Tasty Animals. I swear to you, that's true. I mean, the humor in real life is abundant. Okay, it's our last comedy competitor of the evening.
I am so proud of him. Oh my